Yeah, I've got a YouTube channel, and I'm going to be reading all the detective stories and putting on the YouTube channel. It's called Arthur's Corner. If you go to YouTube and search for Arthur's Corner, you'll see a picture of me there, and that's what my channel is, if you care about it. If you do show up there, don't forget to subscribe. It's free. And like it, of course. You know, what's not to like? But. Okay, now I'm going to read some old stuff, old poems from my first book of poetry, A Gold Mine. The first one is called, find the right page here, Wild Horses in Utah. She left me to go ride wild horses in Utah. Her and the baby we didn't know she carried, breaking Spanish Mustangs on some ranch. The boy in the picture looks relieved, having put her on a bus at the border. Glad to be shut of her, to be honest. And that was just him and the dog she left behind. I remember that feeling of freedom, basking in ignorance to a fault while history was being made one cell division at a time. On the way back south, we camped in the Cimarron Canyon, laughing and splashing high on acid and failing to dam the creek even for a little while. This one's called Sedimentary Rocks, and you'll see what it's about. In his 80s, my father told me he still felt like his 16-year-old self was looking through his old eyes and wondering how all this happened. How he got older on the outside while remaining youthful inside. While our now ran to then, we were not paying attention, focused on details of the day, and the years added up, like sedimentary rock built layer on layer. And we've got to consciously shrug some of it off like fossils must do, just to be visible anymore. And here's one everyone remembers, called Footprints on the Moon. I spent almost 2 years at Ona Point on Okinawa. Last I heard, it was all gone. The antenna field clear-cut to grow pineapples, our top-secret compound secreted away, but it still failed in my memory, especially the NCO club and its slot machines. I remember one morning, just got off night shift, 3 quarters in my pocket. I got 2 cherries and won 6 more, and then hit a $35 jackpot, which I had to stand guard over since it didn't pay off in coins and it was too early for the manager. So I leaned against the machine and watched a TV mounted up in the corner. A grainy black and white picture of a spaceman stepping down onto a dusty surface. And then him saying something about giant steps and mankind and leaving footprints on the moon for all eternity to see. And I got to watch it happen live on TV with such hope for mankind's future. I probably should have been more impressed in retrospect. But at the time, I was envisioning going downtown. The $35 I hadn't even got yet, already burning live holes in my pocket. And here's one called Eternity Is Now. This is a theme I like. I come back to this quite often in my poetry, it turns out. Eternity is now. I let all my watches run down and tossed out the calendar too. Yet time will on, measured or not. Some say time is linear, but I say it's pervasive. History and predictions are full of it, like that is reality, when all we really know is now. We take a chance every time we sleep and relinquish our present. True faith is believing we'll wake up, for time will stop forever the first time we don't.